Have you ever wondered where some of your salmon comes from that you catch in the ocean or Columbia River? Well, I'm going to show you today. We're at the Grays River Hatchery. It's on the West Fork of the Grays River. These are freshly fertilized eggs. They will go into the incubator trays at the hatchery. After about 20 days or so, the eggs become what they call eyed up. You can see the little black dots there in some of the eggs, and those are the eyes of the fish. The yellow egg there is an unfertilized egg or a bad egg, and those will be picked out. All these eggs here are getting ready to go through an automated picker machine that will pick out the dead eggs from the good eggs. So this is the automated egg picker. The eggs ride around in this little Ferris wheel, and a light will shine through them and determine if they are a bad egg or a good egg, and they get separated into two different buckets. Don't be a bad egg. These guys are starting to hatch. They'll carry around that egg sac you see until it's fully absorbed, so they'll live on that egg sac. And then once the egg sac is absorbed, that's what they call buttoned up. And at that point, then you can start feeding the fish food. These guys here are almost buttoned up. You can still see a little bit of the egg sac on some of them. After the fish are buttoned up, they're ready to go out into the outdoor raceways. So they're literally pumped from inside the hatchery straight out and into the raceway and ready to start feeding on fish food. It's feeding time now for some of the outdoor coho. Are you guys ready to go swimming? These coho here will be released in the West Fork of the Grays River here at the hatchery. These are spring Chinook, and they will be raised here and then transported down to net pens that are set up in Deep River. Half of them will be released in the spring and half of them will be released in the fall. My little niece Whitley, she loves to feed the fishies too. The hatchery fish, when they're big enough, will have their adipose fins clipped. Some of them will even have a coated wire tag implanted in them. And then they are pumped up from their raceways into a fish truck that will then be transported to a nearby river, body of water, and released. The Grays River Hatchery was built in 1960. It is open to the public if you'd like to come check it out. They raise chum, steelhead, and coho here. The coho that they raise are the late run or the north run because when they get out to the ocean they travel north. I hope you enjoyed the tour and your swim with the fish.